Well, today's rant is on capitalism, and this is based on some things that I kind of watch, and I see these surveys about how socialism has this like view that it's the answer to the world's problems, when actually it doesn't work. I'm a facts guy. I've got data. If you tell me we didn't land on the moon, then I can say, okay, well then prove to me that we didn't land on the moon, right? It's like me saying, I spent my weekend with 5 supermodels hanging out at my house watching football. Well, I can say that, but there's no truth behind it. I need to say, oh, here's photos, here's so-and-so, this and that. Say the same thing to me about landing on the moon. There's got to be some data that backs that up. Okay, show me the hangar, or show me something that proves that we didn't land on the moon. Capitalism is difficult for many people because you have to prove yourself in capitalism. You actually have to show up, and you have to hustle to a certain extent. And a lot of people don't like that, okay? To be challenged every day or whatever, whereby you go to work and you are putting in the time and it's hard work and everything. And then you drive home and you see everybody else having everything else, and you're just getting by, right? So capitalism, has the productive side that sometimes isn't exactly an equality equation, but you have to look at the overall big picture, and capitalism really delivers more prosperity to a larger group than any other, okay? I know, if we point out some of these that have tried socialism, Venezuela is number one, and then everybody says, well, you don't know what socialism is, you need to read about it. I've been around the world 7 times. I've seen countries that are pretty socialist, and let me tell you, you don't want it, okay? Especially if you have dreams and you want to pursue things that interest you. Socialism, you're out. It's connections, and you can work like a dog and never get anything more than someone that just shows up and does nothing all day, okay? Capitalism brings about the best in all of this. It brings the best in you, okay? And the competition side kind of means that you're going to get the best innovation. You're going to get a lot of growth in the economy and everything. Socialism doesn't promote any of that. Socialism is, hey, we have the equality equation, but we're all suffering. Go look at Cuba, okay? Plenty of stuff online. These people don't have electricity half the time. It's hot, it's humid, people are starving, but the free health care is just for the few. The free health care means you can go to a doctor who's going to prescribe, here's some medicine and get you out of there, even though that medicine isn't going to do anything to heal you. Capitalism has a lot of really good things to it, okay? And you just have to either live with it and say, it is what it is. And look, if you don't want to have a lot of stuff and you just kind of want to live day to day and have some good food, live in a tiny home or an apartment or something, if that's your desire, because you want the value of having your time off, you can do that, okay? But don't complain because some of these people have more than you. Some people have talents, and it's hard to judge. Some people, there's a little luck involved. But at the same time, you know, I work for a guy that a lot of my friends say, oh yeah, he's just this rich guy, and you know, it's because his family had money and all this stuff. And I go, you don't know this guy. I know him personally, and he's one of the most intelligent people. That he has drive like you can't believe. He's an older gentleman. He comes into his office every day, and he makes moves 5 steps ahead of everybody else. He said, oh, hey, I'm going to, you know, as an example, when the internet was kind of coming along and there was really no commercial success on the internet at that time, he started buying a lot of URLs with, you know, his business name and all these other businesses that he was going after, so that he owned those, because he foresaw, hey, this is going to be a place people shop. And not a lot of people were getting it at that time. So always keep that in mind. I know there's a lot of examples of people taking over their family business and they're so incompetent. Not much you can do about that, but most of them that, you know, most businesses, you got a pretty smart person running things and they're making good decisions. Not always, but for the most part, there's a lot of behind the scenes work that goes into that to make it a successful operation. Never easy. Just always remember that. There's no free lunch. It's never easy when you're competing in the market. And that's today's rant.